Hey, what's up everyone? Continuing on with my look at the classic games, we're diving straight into Sonic 3 and Knuckles 4. Well, you all know the part. Sonic Mega Collection. So, hit start. And yeah, as you can see, I played this game to death, so... again, I don't have two players, but we're still going to be playing with Sonic and Tails, so... yeah. Let's go into Sonic 2 and Knuckles, and here we have, oh, what are you doing, Sonic? Why do you have to abort, you lazy son of a... And randomly, this Red Echidna appears and steals our emeralds, and yeah, Sonic and Tails are standing like, oh, he's so attractive, or something like that. And here we're introduced to Angel Island, home of the Master Emerald and, well, a lot of stuff. But you know, if you want to find out what else it's home to, read the Archie comics. But yeah, special ring. Honestly, this is going to be difficult to commentate over because Sonic 3 Knuckles is a huge game. In fact, it's my favorite Sonic game of all time because it is so huge. But, you know, I will try my best to cover everything, and I mean everything in the game. Like, special stages, alternate paths, everything I will try and cover, but, you know, if I can't, I do apologise. That's the downside of a live Let's Play. But yeah, here is our first special stage, and if you can't tell already, we have to run into these little blue spheres and make them go red. Once they're red, we don't have to touch them at all. If we touch them when they're red, that is game over and special stage done skis. You may have noticed I'm collecting rings as well, like, I'm turning these spheres into rings. If you go around a set of blue spheres, the spheres will turn into rings. Collect all the rings in a special stage, you'll get a perfect. Get a perfect, you get a 1-up, and a continue. So, but to be honest, there we go, we got ourselves a perfect. But to be honest, continues in Sonic 3 and Knuckles are... What?! You all saw nothing. But to be honest, special stages... continues in Sonic 3 Knuckles are worthless. Honestly, they are worthless, because since you have save states, you don't need them. You can just load the game up from wherever you want. So you don't need them. I mean, alright, it's bragging rights, and I suppose if you really do stink at the game, there's something, but honestly, you never really need them. You know, I'm glad they brought them back from Sonic 2 and Sonic 1, but when you realize the game has save states, who cares? By the way, come over here for a 1-up, and please tell me I have enough momentum to get up here. Please tell me I have enough momentum. Yay! And it's also in Angel Island Zone where we're introduced, well, in this game, we're introduced to mini-bosses. Yes, mini-bosses being a little boss that we have, well, that's not exactly a mini-boss. The mini-boss is at the end of the stage, but that is the mini-boss. And again, I'm recording this late at night, please don't kill me. And those of you who watch my Sonic 2 playthrough will know that to access special stages in that game, you had to jump into the star post. And they brought that back in this game too. Only this time the special stages are really fun, and they actually give you a lot of 1-up opportunities in this game. I'm not kidding. I think this is the easiest game to get 1-ups in, personally. Next to Sonic 4, but that game is just nowhere near as fun as Sonic 3. There are 3 different types of special... I did not want the fire shield, damn it. Oh, 1-up. There we go. Let's see what this one contains. Oh, another 1-up. Please give me... bumpers. Well, I can kind of do with the one-up, I mean, Fire Shield, honestly. By the way, come down here, because there is a special stage, so... Booyah. But you all weren't expecting that. Except for those who have played the game before and are watching this just for the fun. So, since we failed the first special stage, we have the second one, and...
Not watching Germany, man.
Alright, sorry about that. Got an interruption, but, you know, live Let's Play. But yeah, like I was saying, seeing as we failed the first special stage, we have the second special stage, and again, like the first one, which was supposed to be easy, I don't know what the heck I did. Yeah, it's easy. If you know where you're going, actually. If you don't know where you're going, it is easy to get lost. But if you don't know where you're going, then, yeah, for first timers, the special stage can be a nightmare. But since I know where I'm going, then, you know, it's really easy. But how have I got lost? I've actually got lost. This is right. I'm eating my own words here. Go forward, then right. Why the heck did I go left? Oh yeah, be careful here, because you can't, like, even though I said you can circle all of these earlier and you'll get rings, you can't, like, you have to have spheres in that circle. So, since there's no spheres within that circle, there are springs, but there's no spheres, you will hit the red spring and you will, you know, as a result, exit special stage, so, and that's no fun. But we're about to get this Chaos Emerald, so, the second Chaos Emerald, mind you, not the first one, so, huzzah! Yay, and it is orange! Sonic got a Chaos Emerald, and because we did not get a perfect, then we don't get, like, a humongous point bonus, but honestly, I don't care. Like I mentioned earlier, continues and, you know, extra lives are worthless, because, like I said, one-up's incredibly easy to get, and, springs, because springs are everywhere. See what I mean? Double one-up. Look at that, we're already on the first stage and we've got 7 lives. Hopefully that's a lucky thing. My last name is Irish, so I should be lucky. Right, spin dash. And yes, Sonic carries over the spin dash from Sonic 2. I don't actually know what to talk about, because, yeah, this is only the first episode, but we're nearly at the end of the... Look, we've actually got the mini-boss now, so I think I'll talk about the mini-boss. There's just so much stuff to talk about in Sonic 3, it's insane. And, by the way, I'm not touching the controller. Like, if you have the fire shield in the first stage, then, yeah, hold on to it, because it will make the mini-boss pathetically easy. But yeah, that is Sonic 3 Knuckles' first act in the game. And, yeah, Angel Island Act 1. And we have a bubble shield. And also this game transitions from act to act, so it does make the game feel more crisper, you know. If you know what I mean. Like, there's no, like, load times. It just goes straight from stage to stage. And it makes it feel, like I said earlier, it makes the game feel more bigger. But now we have special stage number 3, and it's, again, pathetically easy. In fact, I think the only special stage that is difficult, I think, is special stage number 5? It's either 5 or 7, I'm not entirely sure. We'll get to it, like, I'll point it out when we get to it, but I can't recall off the top of my head. There is one that I hate, though, and, you know, I'll point it out when we get to it. But this one is really easy. And I'm not sure if you've noticed already, but the longer you spend in the special stages, the faster you will go, meaning it's easier to run into the red spheres, but honestly, when the special stages are this easy, you shouldn't really do it at all. You know, you move the analog stick to move Sonic left and right, forward and down, well, you can't move down, but you get my point, and A to jump. And you can't stop Sonic at all, you can't stop his movement. The only way Sonic can stop is by hitting the red sphere, and that exits the special stage, so, yeah, don't hit a red sphere. If you like in Sonic 2, if you have 2-player, the player controlling Tails can help you in the special stages. But honestly, is there really a point? Because the special stages are that easy. I mean, that's 2 emeralds obtained already, and we are only in the first zone. Sonic got the pink emerald, which is also returned from Sonic 2. Get away from me! And by the way, you'll notice I have a different type of shield. Yes, this stage introduces the elemental shields: fire, electric, and you could say lava. I would rather call it fire. And with each shield comes a different ability. So with the fire shield, Sonic is completely invulnerable to fire. No duh. With the electric shield, Sonic is completely invulnerable to electric, and I did not want that. I didn't even know it was in there. This game amazes me sometimes with its alternative packs. What's in there? Please tell me it's above. No, nothing. With the electric shield, Sonic is completely invulnerable to electric, and with the fire shield, completely invulnerable to electric. Electric fire. And wow, I've actually just shown all 3 off while talking through them. That's pretty insane. But I'm actually just about to enter water now, I think, so... Or am I? No, I'm not. Shut up, Richard. But yeah, also with the shields comes a different ability. With the fire shield, Sonic can do... What? Ah, damn you, Eggman. You can take your spike balls and spit on them and just rot in hell. Ah, I hate it when that happens. You know, you're so close to thinking you got, like... You think you're going to get in, like, 100 rings, and then Eggman just has to pop up. But yeah, as I was saying about the elemental shields, with the fire shield, Sonic can do a fire dash, which is honestly a decent attack, but it can be a bit risky, so I wouldn't recommend using it all the time. What? Where did that enemy come from? I wouldn't recommend using it all the time. With the electric shield, Sonic can perform a double jump, and with the bounce bracelet. Well, those who are familiar with Sonic Adventure 2 will recognise a move that I performed when I had the bubble shield earlier, and that is the bounce bracelet. When you have the bubble shield, Sonic can perform a bounce attack, and that later becomes the bounce bracelet. So yeah,